What is up, guys? Welcome back to SPPTV. Today I am working on my daily driver at the moment. Don't worry, there will be some S10 content and who knows what else. Maybe the shit horse will make an appearance too. Right at the moment I'm actually fixing the exhaust on my 96 Tahoe, which is right there. I wasn't going to film any of it because I thought, no one's going to care, it's boring. But I started doing it and it actually seems like it might be somewhat interesting, and it might also kind of go over to like doing a turbo hot side or something like that. So I thought I'd show you what I'm doing. Maybe you'll have some use and maybe you won't, but after we do this, then we're gonna definitely get on the truck. Guys were saying that it could be the actuator limit valve, which is in the valve body. And actually when I did the HD2 kit, it said that it does get worn on higher mileage valve bodies and that can cause low pressure issues. Planning on ordering that, but until I do order it, I'm thinking tomorrow about we're gonna go to the junkyard and we're gonna try to get a valve body out of another 4L80, and then I'll just swap out the valve body, and then hopefully the valve body will fix it. And then I can decide if I still want to order the kit and like freshen up the valve body I have and then put it back in at some point. But yeah, let's get to work. Okay, on the truck like the Tahoe, it basically has two 2-inch pipes that go from the exhaust. It's basically like a dual exhaust. It goes through catalytic converters. Originally it went to one big muffler and then one tailpipe out. Then at some point I had dual exhaust put on, mufflers and tailpipes, and they got rusty and fell off. And so the truck's kind of noisy and loud. So I have this Summit brand Flowmaster knockoff muffler I wanted to throw on. It's actually off the S10 from before. But I need to go from two 2-inch down to one 3-inch. So this is kind of what I'm doing here. I got two of these. They're 20-degree elbows, 2-inch. I cut them on an angle, you can see. I welded them together, and that's kind of how the exhaust comes out. And now I need to go into this 3-inch muffler. So what I did is I took this piece, which is 3-inch, and I'm just fitting it over top of here like this. And then I'm going to weld it, which is going to make basically a 2-2-inch into 3-inch merge. Like I said, it does translate to doing turbo stuff, you know, or if you just need to do something goofy like this. I actually cut those to fit. I need 6.5 or so inches between here. Measured it, test fit this already. It's all good. This I kind of collapse down so it'll fit over top of here. I've made exhaust merges in the past, like to go from say 2.25-inch header pipes to a 3 or 3.5-inch exhaust, like on an F body or something. I've done that before in this exact same fashion, so I just thought I'd show you guys how to do it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to fit this on here better and mark it, and then I'll probably, maybe I'll even cut a little bit of that off to make it a little squarer, and then I'll tack it together and I'll show you how it looks. So I got it fit. If you can see, it's kind of not bad. Like I cut off some of that inside part, which like I said, on this one it doesn't really matter. If you're doing something nice on your project car, you might want to make it a little nicer, but this is just so that the truck's not so loud. Okay, so now that it's welded, partially welded on, you know, you can see there's a big gap here. So now all you got to do is take a hammer, flatten out the gap on either side, and then solidly weld it, and you'll have yourself a cheap merge. This cost 20 bucks. These are like 10. So for 30 bucks, and I mean this is a small one, but you could build it out of 2.5-inch, same kind of thing if you were doing it for your exhaust or something. Well, it appears my MIG welder is pretty much out of gas, so now it's welding like garbage, but whatever, I don't care. This isn't a hot rod, this is just daily. So now I got this welded on there, so now it's a one piece, and then this is going to fit into the muffler like that, get welded on, and then throw it on the truck. All right, guys. Well, there it is. I don't want to get too close because the welding is pretty terrible. I know how haggard garage feels. Welding without the gas definitely sucks. But it's whatever. It's welded. It'll stay together. Now I'm just going to throw it on the truck. I think I have some muffler clamps to clamp it at the front, I hope, or I'll have to go grab a couple. I'll just throw it on and then fire it up and see how it is, and that's it. Here's where it goes in. It's a muffler. There we go. Now we have some light or something. So yeah, that works. Yeah, I'll do a quick startup. You can hear what it sounds like. that'll definitely work. That'll make my rides to work a lot nicer and stuff. So yeah, that's done. Now let's get on to some fun stuff. All right, what's up guys? We're headed to the junkyard to look for usual things, junk, various kinds of junk. See if I can find this valve body and a solenoid for the Mustang, the shit horse, so we can fix the starting issues hopefully. And I also need to try to find either a fender or like a patch panel from a fender box to fix the quarter panels on my Tahoe that have some rust spots that I want to fix before winter time. So we're gonna look around for some stuff like that. All right, guys, we're here at the junkyard. Check this Bronco out. It's actually pretty nice shape. I'm really surprised it's here. It's got a small block Ford with propane conversion. Even the tires are still good. All the original wheels. Look at that, big knobby tires on it. Needs a little quarter panel repair. Factory spare. I'm not a Ford guy, but it seems like a shame. I ended up pulling this weather stripping off the back of this. I think it might work on my Jimmy because I need one. It's not in mint shape, but I have nothing in the back of there right now, so I'll take it and give it a try. These guys are going to try to cut this box wheel well lip out right here for the old Tahoe. Clayton's got the Sawzall. And I found I don't know, about a 98 or 99 Chevy truck over there. I'll see if I can, it's got a 4L80, I'll see if I can get the valve body off.
A little off course, but that'll do.
Where?
I said more like up here, but that's enough. I'm just amazed that you got it in like one shot like that. That's pretty good.
It's the saw. I thought I'd followed a line. What the hell was I looking at? Something to kneel on? Where's that rubber mat? Something's leaking water now.
What the fuck is that?
Nothing I would have had to do it.
You wouldn't have cut through the gas tank.
So there it is, valve body. Like I said, this is an older truck, but it's a 99 I guess or something. I'll double check it, but I'm sure the valve body is supposed to be the same, so it came off not too bad. I tried not to make too big of a mess, but it is what it is. So and those guys almost got that quarter off, so I'll head over there and see what they're up to.
So unfortunately, the batteries ran out in the Sawzall, but we got this far. We got the inner part cut out now, just to the back. We're hoping this one bolt holds it in and that's it, or else there'll be more hand sawing.
I can't saw. It's just this fucking plastic piece. Shit. Or really, that's just to there. I can't believe you didn't charge your fucking batteries. Every time.
My bad, guys. I'm bad with the Sawzall.
Caca.
Rob's come in to finish the job now.
What is the,
It's a mic fail, definitely, with the batteries.
oh, for sure, that's probably number one. Number two, he's got the coveralls.
Look at this Sawzall we borrowed.
It's like a fucking dragon's head.
Got the job done though.
Fuck, this thing is like, there's no rust even inside. Like in the little holes, like there's no rust in there. Which is a good one. Which is a good one, yeah. I mean, there's rust up here, but...
Sorry, box.
Yeah. Well, it's caved in on the other side before anybody says anything.
Like I said, and
the other side is ruined.
And there's a nice short box over there. Both sides are good. I didn't want to take from that one because someone could use it, but I would have if I had to. But then we found this one and figured it'd be better. All right, we're good.
Nice. Onward.
All right, so we're out of there. We got all that stuff. Are we gonna go to the Dodge Yard to look for a solenoid? Cost 40 bucks for the fender and the valve body and stuff, so that's pretty good. And the thing that Mike needed, she let him.
He got it for free.
He got it for free.
I think on Rock Auto it's like $170.
Sweet. Now we're gonna go to the other yard, which has mostly Fords and Dodges, to look for this solenoid for the shit horse. We're in the Ford Dodge yard now. Some people would say this is where they all belong.
Feels gross.
In the junkyard.
Better.
That stinks in here. Here's that box I took the gas pedal out of before, but the thing is already gone. So we're gonna keep looking. But there's actually a lot of Mustang. There's another one right there. They're just here in droves, these things. Check this Mustang out. It's got some fancy. Look at this. Look, this is. I think Clayton and Mike must have put the IC in there. Look at this.
It's nice.
Silicone and glue. Definitely, you guys must have put it in. And then look at this side here. I'm kind of Lincoln.
Air ride.
It's got air ride. It's got an 8.8 with disc brakes. It's fancy shit there. Has that got one?
Dual chrome tips.
I think so.
No. It'd be like near where the battery is.
Yeah.
Oh, that was Clayton. That fart was from Clayton. You guys all know. You know. Check this out, guys. This is like my motorhome. It's an Edson, which is the same brand as mine. Oh shit! But this one's a Dodge. But looking at it, it looks pretty much the same as mine. Same windows. Shit, too bad I didn't need some windows and stuff.
A little different layout.
Yeah? Like the door. Oh no, it doesn't have that side door that mine has. But it's got that same rear door. It's kind of the same when you go in the stairs there.
Yeah, but that's not a table here.
What is it? Shit, this thing's almost exactly the same. Oh no, it's different.
That's what I thought.
It's like, this is like a bed only here. Oh, the there's.
Ow!
Watch it. Yeah, I hit my head on that too. See, there's a bed there with the table, and then here looks like it was just a bed.
Yeah.
And then look at this. This looks a little different. To get in the bath. Oh no, I guess more or less the same. Same bathroom. Same sink and everything. Oh, I don't have a pink shower curtain in mine though. Weird. I don't know if we showed this before in a previous video, but there's a Javelin here, which is pretty cool. Pretty rough though. If any of you guys need Javelin parts, you know where to go. We found a Ford Econoline van, an old one. Kind of the same thing I got mine out of. Mine was an amber lamps. But there it is right there. Just get that bad boy off. It's probably 7/16.
I'll try to find that.
Hopefully I don't get excited and like just lift my hand away from the. Oh, what was that?
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm gonna drop it right on your head. All right, so he's gonna unbolt this, and then we're good.
Much nicer yard.
Oh yeah, less stuff in there. That's because Fords are so great. That's why. Dodges are the best.
Like
Chevys,
usual, less more parts of it.
just because there's
We're
more.
still on the road.
Yeah, exactly. I was watching a show last night about the whole truck thing. It was all about trucks, like from when trucks first started being made. And they were talking about how, you know, how Ford claims that they got the top selling truck for the last 40 years and all that. Apparently, because Ford designates all their trucks like as F trucks, they just count all of them. That's what makes them so many. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Chevy doesn't count General Motors, they count Chevrolet as Chevrolet and General Motors as General Motors, even though it's the same company and basically the same vehicle. So.
No, it's two different companies.
No, they count. Yeah, you say that, but they're not. GM's GM. Anyways, we had a pretty good junkyard. We got that solenoid for the shit horse, and Mike got his tube there. Whatever tube thing. He's gonna get that installed right away on his black truck. Tomorrow he's putting a muffler on, he says, and putting that tube on so you can.
And then was the body work done?
Yeah.
It started mechanically, it's ready to run.
Just needs a windshield.
Bring on snow.
Same things it needed in May of this year. Anyways, Mike's just gonna edit all that out anyways, I'm sure. So yeah, so back to RFG. So last night or yesterday we never ended up getting anything done after we got back from the junkyard. So now it's the next morning. I'm out here trying to get some work done. So this pan that I got from the junkyard actually has a drain on the bottom, which is really good because the one in the truck doesn't. So I figured I would switch to this one. So it has this giant nut here with a Torx on it. Man, for the life of me, I could not get it off. I heated it, I WD-40'd it, I used a big bar on it, it was stripping the hole. So then I ended up using a big socket on this end, and I was able to get it off no problem, but of course now this is supposed to be connected here. So I'm gonna have to weld it a couple spots to hold that on. I got the valve body right there cleaned up. So basically what I'm gonna do right now is clean up the valve body, and then I have to do the modifications for the Transgo HD2 kit. There's a couple holes to drill and things like that. So I'm gonna have to do that stuff, and of course pull the valve body out of the truck. So that's kind of the plan for today. Get it up on stands, pull the pan off, pull the valve body, and then swap in this new one and hope it works. So yeah, let's see what happens. So here we go, couple TIG welds, 3 of them actually around. And the plug actually has a rubber O-ring on it to seal. I just cleaned up where it kind of was getting munched a bit. Now it's good to go. And I got the truck up in the air, or off the ground, so now I will jack up and get her on stands. What I ended up doing is the pan that's in there, it actually has a spot where you could put a drain, so I actually drilled a small hole in it to let it drain. I figured that's better than getting a huge leak all over the ground. And then I actually have this is like a drain plug for a transmission, so I can put it in this one, and then this one will also be good for use at some point. But I figured rather than make a mess all over the floor, I'd do that. And I have the other pan outside. I just gave it a quick coat of paint right there, make it look nice. Here you can see the plug, factory plug. So yeah, so I'm just gonna let it drain and then drop the pan. All right, so there is the valve body. It's out. So now what I have to do is take this one apart, take out any of the HD2 kit parts, and then put them in that one. Plus I also have to drill a couple holes in that one and stuff. So I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna film it because you guys already saw that in the previous video where I put the HD2 kit in. So yeah, I'm just gonna switch over everything, clean it all up, and then get it ready to put back in. Drilling that hole in the pan worked really good. I didn't make a mess under the truck or waste any fluid, so that's good. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now. Okay, I got that stuff switched over to this new valve body. I had to use this solenoid, but I tested and it's good because the plug's different. I could use it, but apparently it's the same. Anyways, I just thought I'd show you guys one thing if you don't know. If you're doing a valve body like an HD2 kit or something like that, or any kind of shift kit, and you're doing it with it in the truck or car, and you put the check balls, you can just put them here. It tells you where to put them, and just put a little bit of Vaseline. You know, they make special transmission stuff, but it's basically just Vaseline. So put some on it and put the balls in the place they need to be, and then carefully lift it up into place, and the balls will stay where they need to go. So now I'm gonna put this back in, get it all bolted up, and then put fluid in and see what happens. Put the oil in. I started it up, I put the oil in. It's still no good. So changing the valve body did not help at all. It still does the exact same thing. Put it in reverse, nothing. Rev it a bit, it goes in, and then you back up a bit, and then it's like it goes into neutral again if you let off the gas, and then it kicks back in again. So I don't know. I don't know if there's something wrong inside the transmission or what it could be. I mean, it still could be that valve, but I kind of figured if I changed out the valve body, most likely it would work, right? But yeah, I don't know. But I guess we're gonna have to save trying to figure it out for the next video, because it's time for dinner and I gotta go. So like always, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and we'll check you later.